Hmm. Damn. I can't put one of them on autopilot. Alright folks, I'm sorry about that, but I can only run one team. I don't know what I did differently last month. So, the Chuck Knox creation won't be here. Welcome to alternate Super Bowl 9, played in the Tulane Stadium in New Orleans in January of 1975. Let's get the uniforms right. It is 9, so 70s home throwback. There we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Super Bowl 9, as the Oakland Raiders are once again back in the Super Bowl for the second straight year in a row, as they take on the Los Angeles Rams, led by quarterback James Harris. It's Ken Stabler bringing the Raiders back once again against James Harris and the Rams. Let's go down to the field, Tulane Stadium here in New Orleans, for the player intros. Here come your NFC champion, Los Angeles Rams. And your AFC champion, Oakland Raiders, led by Ken Stabler. There's John Madden, for close proximity. And Chuck Knox, looking nothing like him. It's been a long season. The Rams trading away their quarterback, John Hadle, halfway through the season. Somehow still made it to the NFC title game and defeated the Minnesota Vikings, who were heavily favored to make it to Tulane Stadium in New Orleans. Now it's time for the coin toss. The Raiders caught in the air and the Rams have won. Now we are seconds away. The Raiders, this will be their 5th alternate Super Bowl, as they were in 3, 4, and 5, and 8, losing 3 and 3, winning 4, losing 5 to the 49ers. They split with the Browns, and then losing last year to the Cowboys. This is the Rams' first alternate Super Bowl. Cullen Bryant is back deep to return. The George Blanda kick, the ageless one. George Blanda, he's been in the NFL since the 1940s. He's seen the league grow more than anybody else. He gets set to kick off. A live look at Tulane Stadium as they've dressed it up real nice for this Super Bowl. The game was supposed to be played in the Superdome, but it's not ready. We have a wind chill of 22 degrees. This will be the coldest kickoff for a Super Bowl to date. The potential for a little rain is also in the forecast. Thank you for joining us as we get set for kickoff here, the 9th annual World Championship of Professional Football. Blanda lines up to kick, and we are underway. He's going to be taken by Cullen Bryant on the goal line. He makes a man miss, and he's going to get out past the 25, out to about the 28-yard line. And here comes James Harris, the unsung hero this year of the Los Angeles Rams, making history. Harris breaks the Rams out. He's going to start the game in the shotgun on the Super Bowl IX logo. There's the handoff to Lawrence McCutcheon. McCutcheon spins, makes a man miss, and he is going to get the first down before being tackled by Nehemiah Wilson. And it looks like Willie Brown. Willie Brown evidently is going to start and play in this game. He's had injury problems this year. Jack Tatum was also in on the tackle. Former Dallas Cowboy Lance Rentzel checks into the lineup. Harris going to come under center. Sends Curran in motion, the tight end. Harris hands it off to McCutcheon, and he is going to be stopped up after a gain of 1. Big Bubba Smith in on the tackle, along with, it looks like, Art Toms. Here's a look at the starting Los Angeles Rams. Tom Mack is the anchor at right guard. Lawrence McCutcheon, along with John Capoletti, are your tailbacks. Harris is going to take off and he's going to run. He makes a man miss. Gets past 1. He is going to be inside the 40 to the 38-yard line of the Oakland Raiders. James Harris showing his speed. Harris comes up to the line of scrimmage. From the 38, it's 1st and 10. Harris is in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff to McCutcheon. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Once again, as in past Super Bowls, the Oakland Raider defense gives up the long pass early in the game. As Harris goes deep for the former Cowboy, Lance Rentzel, who played in Super Bowls 1 and 2 with the Cowboys. 26 yards on reception. He beat Jack Tatum, shook Tatum off. That's an achievement in its own. 1st and goal. Harris. He's got Bertelsen and McCutcheon in the backfield. He sends Bertelsen in motion. He's going to give it to McCutcheon, and he is going to be stopped up for a loss of 2 yards on the play. It's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 3. Harris hands off to McCutcheon up the middle, and he bowls his way into the touch end zone for a Los Angeles Ram touchdown, and the Rams take the early 6-0 lead on the Raiders. Lawrence McCutcheon rushed for over 1,100 yards in 1974, gets himself a Super Bowl touchdown. And there is the kick, and it is good. It is 7-0 Los Angeles, as number 27, David Ray, kicks the extra point. Ray will kick off. Back deep is Cliff Branch on the goal line. Branch is going to bring it out. He's going to get to about the 27-yard line before a gang of Rams is in to make the tackle. And in will come Ken the Snake Stabler. His long, flowing blonde hair sticking out the back of his helmet. Stabler's in the shotgun. He gives to Charlie Davis, Clarence Davis. Davis bursts through a big hole for the first down on a 15-yard carry. First down and 10 from the Raider, 42. Stabler. He's going to give it off to Davis. Another big hole, and Davis is going to get forward for about 7 yards. Second down and 3 now. Stabler. He's going to fake the handoff. Davis gets a block. Stabler's going to take off, rolls to his right. He's going to get by one. It looks like there's a player that forgot to get his hair cut. Creighton on the tackle. Creighton. Merlin Olsen comes in to make the tackle on Charlie Davis. Clarence Davis, I apologize. I'm thinking of Charlie Smith, who started last year's Super Bowl. Big Merlin Olsen in his 12th year out of Utah State. A member of the Fearsome Foursome in the 60s, still around here to play in the franchise's first Super Bowl. Stabler back to pass. He hands it off to Davis, who gets right by on the draw. And Olsen makes the tackle, along with Hacksaw Reynolds. And there's a look at the Raiders starting off. Hartshell and Gene Upshaw leading on the right. Clarence Davis, your starting tailback, who made the big catch in the Sea of Hands game 2 weeks ago to end the Dolphins' run into the playoffs, who have yet to make a Super Bowl. Stabler in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Throws it, is caught by Mike Siani. And Siani's going to get a first down and down to the 22-yard line. Huge play for the Raiders, trailing 7-0. Stabler hands it off to Bonanzik. Bonanzik spins, gets down to the 13 with a pickup of 9 yards. Fred Dreyer in on the tackle. I'd like to take a minute just to apologize for some screw-ups in the roster while we're in a break. You see a guy running out there with long hair and the name of Crichton who's not on the roster. Since I couldn't control both teams, evidently when I eliminated the Rams, they signed players who weren't on the roster. Stabler's hair also should be blonde. I did the best I could. And that's why Chuck Knox doesn't look anything like Knox. That is the end of the first quarter with the Raiders trailing the Rams 7-0. We begin the second quarter with the Rams leading the Raiders 7-0. The Raiders have the ball to second and inches on the 13-yard line. Stabler's in the shotgun. Stabler back to pass. Throws it, is knocked away. Stabler, that was only his second pass of the afternoon. He was looking for Fred Biletnikoff. It'll be a 3rd down and 1 now. Stabler comes up. He's got an I formation behind him. Davis bursts through the hole and he's in to score a touchdown. A 13-yard run by Clarence Davis as he jukes one man, number 42, Dave Elmendorf, and gets into the end zone. And the Raiders are on the verge of tying it up as Blanda comes in to attempt the extra point. And there's the kick. And it's good, and Blanda evidently is kicking left-footed. Blanda with a kick. It's taken by Harold Jackson on the 1. And he is going to be bowled over at the 28-yard line where the Rams will take over. 26-yard return by 29 Harold Jackson. Harris comes up in the shotgun. 1st and 10. He's going to give it to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon is going to run straight into a wall known as Big Bubba Paris. Bubba Paris, who won a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Colts. Super Bowl 6 over the 49ers. Now a member of the Raiders. He has played in 3 of the last 4 Super Bowls. Harris once again in the shotgun. It's 2nd down and 10. Harris back to pass. Throws it out into the flat. McCutcheon makes the grab. It's going to be good for about 3 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 7. They are checking to see if he had both feet down. We are going to say he did. And it is 3rd down and 7 from the 30-yard line. Just over the 30. Harris once again in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's going to take it. No, he throws. He looked like he was going to run. He pulled up. He threw to McCutcheon. McCutcheon picks up the 1st down. James Harris so far today is 3 for 3 for 50 yards. Gerald Irons in on the stop. And that is good for a 10-yard pickup. First and 10 at the 40. 5:27 left in the half. Harris changing the play up. Gives to McCutcheon. McCutcheon is able to get forward for about a 2-yard pickup. Dan Connors rips him down on the tackle. It is 2nd down and 8. Under 5 to go now. Game tied to 7. Harris under center. He's back to pass. He's going to scramble out. He's going to run. And he is pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Big 3rd down and 4 now. The Rams have 3 receivers to the right. Harris is in. He's back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It's caught by Jack Snow for the 1st down and an 8-yard pickup. And they're in Raider territory. Snow is immediately tackled by Connors. It is a 1st down for the Rams. The Raiders came into the game a 7.5-point favorite. Harris gives to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon is going to be stopped for no gain. That's his 7th carry. He's got 15 yards on the afternoon. It is a 2nd and 10 at the 47. Harris gives it to John Capoletti, last year's Heisman Trophy winner, the rookie out of Penn State, and he is going to lose 3 yards and push the Rams back to a 3rd and 13. Capoletti's first carry in the Super Bowl nets a -3 yards. The tight end Bob Klein is split out to the right, along with 2 others. Harris back to pass. Thrown over the middle to Cullen Bryant. Bryant in the ball game, and he picks up 8 yards, and it'll be 4th down and 5. Fourth down and 5, and Mike Burke is on the punt. Gets the kick away. It's going toward the corner, and they're going to mark it out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Mike Burke, the rookie out of Miami, Florida, with a tremendous deep punt. And Ken Stabler and the Raiders will take over at 1st and 10 on the 10. .203 to go in the half. Exciting first half action. Merlin Olsen jumps off sides, but he's able to get back. And there's a handoff to Davis, and Davis is going to pick up a yard. And we are at the 2-minute warning as Dave Elmendorf is in on the tackle. With 2 minutes to go, the Rams and Raiders are tied at 7. Second down and 8 now. Stabler in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's going to roll. He's going to throw on the run. Bolitnikoff catches the pass, and he is going to pick up 24 yards on the carry. And the Raiders are all the way up to the 35. Stabler was able to roll out, throw a pass to Bolitnikoff coming across the field. Bolitnikoff gets by Elmendorf before being tackled by number 20, Tony Plummer. And couldn't tell who else was in on the tackle. It is a 1st and 10 with the clock ticking. 1:35 to go. Stabler's in the shotgun. He's gonna roll. He's gonna scramble. He's gonna throw a bullet pass, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Eddie McMillan, the first-year player out of Florida State. As Stabler throws a bad pass behind Biletnikoff, McMillan is able to cut in front, dive in front, and come up with a pick. And that's the game's first turnover. Ill-advised pass by Stabler. And here's a look at Lawrence McCutcheon, who so far has run the ball 7 times for 15 yards and a touchdown on the afternoon. From the 50. All 3 timeouts remaining for Harris and the Rams. Harris is in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's going to move. He's going to throw to Jack Snow, and it is knocked away. Willie Brown and Jack Tatum. Jack Tatum was in on the coverage. Actually, that was Willie Brown on the coverage. Tatum was just celebrating Brown's move. Harris in the shotgun on second down. He's back to pass. He's going to throw it out to the right. It is caught by number 80, Bob Klein, the fifth-year man out of USC, who picks up 7 yards, 8 yards, gets the Rams to the 42, where it'll be third down. Klein drags the heel, drags the toe, secures the ball. First down, or third down. Klein is out in the slot now to the left. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. McCutcheon's in the backfield. Harris back to pass. He's going to scramble to his left. He's going to take off running. He's to the 30. Oh, he is. A hit is laid on him by number 26, Skip Thomas. But Harris picking up 16 yards and the first down on the scramble. And a timeout is taken by the Rams. First and 10 from the 26. One minute, 1 to go in the half. Here in Super Bowl 9. Harris in the shotgun. He's going to scramble to his left. He's going to take off running. He's inside the 20. He makes a man miss to the 10, to the 5, and he is going to make it out of bounds at the 3-yard line. A 23-yard run for Harris, and a first and goal from the 3. The Raiders have got to account for that running ability from Harris. Gives to McCutcheon. He tries to get off to the right. And the Rams are going to have to call their second timeout. From the shotgun on second and goal from the 4. Harris back to pass. Throws it into the end zone. It is knocked away by Skip Thomas. He was looking for Lance Rentzel. Third and goal now from the 4. Harris is up under center. He is back to pass. The rush is on. Harris is going to run straight up the middle, and he is going to run into Dan Connors, who stops him at the 2, and the Rams are going to have to call their second timeout, and it'll be a 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Dan Connors was waiting that time for Harris to take off running, and when he saw the movement, he came right up and made the tackle. And David Ray will come on to attempt a 19-yard field goal, basically an extra point from the right hash. And the kick is good. So the McMillan interception leads to 3 points for the Rams, and they take a 10-7 lead with 39 seconds to go before half. David Ray tees it up. There's the kick. It's taken by Blitnikoff on the goal line. He's got two hands on the ball, so he gets out to the 27-yard line. And that is where, with 35 seconds to go, the Raiders will take over. Stabler getting last-minute instructions from John Madden. First and 10, Stabler. He's going to give the ball to Davis, and Davis is going to pick up probably 2, maybe 1, and the clock is good. The Raiders trailing 10-7. They look like they're going to take the going to halftime trailing. They will get the ball. And then we have reached the half as the Los Angeles Rams lead in their first Super Bowl 10-7 over the Oakland Raiders. Enjoy the highlights and the halftime show. A tribute to Jazz in New Orleans. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We are back to start the second half as David Ray kicks off. It's a short kick taken by Cliff Branch on the 4. He is going to get out past the 25 to the 29 before he is tackled, and that is where the Raiders will take over. Ken Stabler was 2 for 4 in the first half, 48 yards and an interception. They relied heavily on the Clarence Davis rushing. Stabler gives it off to Davis again. There's a nice big hole onto the left. Merlin Olsen in on the tackle. That puts Davis over 40 yards for the afternoon. Second down and 6 now. The Raiders have gone over 100 yards as a team rushing. Stabler changing it up. Here's the give off to Davis, off to the left again, and this time Davis runs into Steve Priest, who makes the tackle. Clarence Davis, the third-year running back out of USC, picking up significant yardage so far. Stabler in the shotgun on 3rd and 3. They're going to give it to Davis again over the left, and he is going to get the first down. Tackled by Jack Reynolds. Davis himself goes over 50 yards rushing. Hacksaw Reynolds in on the tackle, and the Raiders move over the 40 to the 44-yard line. First and 10 from the 44. Stabler is under center. He's going to fake the handoff this time to Davis. He's going to roll to his left. Stabler's going to take off running. Stabler is going to pick up the first down, and he is going to get to the 46 of the Rams in Los Angeles territory. Stabler with an I formation behind him. Blitnikoff is out wide to the left. Stabler's going to give it to Davis, and Davis is going to be met in the backfield by Fred Dreyer as he hunts him down and makes the tackle. Jack Youngblood was in there to help out. 2nd and 12 now from the 48. Stabler in the shotgun. Davis to his right. He's going to give to Davis. Davis got a big hole. Davis got the first down. He is going to get to the 35-yard line and pick up the first down, and that puts Clarence Davis at 63 yards for the afternoon. Stabler hands off to Pete Bonanchik. Bonanchik's going to be wrestled down. Merlin Olsen and Jack Youngblood in on... No, that's 58. Sorry. That is Isaiah Robertson in on the tackle. 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard pickup. Stabler back to pass. Throws it out to Moore. Moore is going to pick up the first down. Big Bob Moore, number 88, getting the first down for the Raiders. At the 24-yard line. Stabler leads the Raiders up. Stabler's going to go under center. He's got Bolitnikoff to the left, Cliff Branch down to the right. He's going to give it to Clarence Davis. And Davis is going to drag the Ram and pick up 9 yards on the carry. He picked up a hitchhiker in Isaiah Robertson and pulled him for another couple yards. Clarence Davis is showing some muscle with that carry. 1st and 10 at the 14. Stabler up at the line, under center. He's back to pass. He's going to throw it. Davis on the catch. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. Maybe 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Just inside the 11. Stabler calmly walks up to the line of scrimmage, looking over that Los Angeles defense. Changing the play, Stabler's going to hand it off to Davis. Davis is going to get forward and pick up 3 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 4. Just inside the 8. Stabler once again from the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers out to the left. He's back to pass. Throws it to the end zone. Cliff Branch. Touchdown Raiders! The 8-yard pass from Stabler to Cliff Branch. And the Raiders have taken a lead here in the Super Bowl. 13-10. Just a simple little slant pass. Branch with the sure hands. And Blanda is on to kick the extra point. And the kick is good. It is now 14-10 Oakland. Oakland, as we have said before, playing in their 5th Super Bowl. Back in Super Bowl III, they lost to the Browns. Came back, beat the Browns in Super Bowl IV before losing to the 49ers in the Battle of the Bay in Super Bowl V. There's the kickoff by Blanda. Cullen Bryant on the goal line. Brings it out. He's going to get past the 25 up to the 28. The Raiders would return last year, losing to the Cowboys, before trying to make it interesting at the end. But it really wasn't much of a contest, as the Cowboys dominated Super Bowl 7, or 8. They also won Super Bowl 7, too. Here we are with 49 seconds left in the 3rd, and the Raiders leading the Rams 14-10. James Harris is in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Harris gives to McCutcheon. No, it's a fake. He's going to roll out to the right and throws it deep. A diving attempt by Jack Snow is incomplete. Lance Rensel on the diving attempt. 2nd down and 10 from the 28. Harris in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's going to turn and throw to the left. It is going to be incomplete. He led him too far to Lawrence McCutcheon, and he went out of bounds. 3rd down and 10 now for the Rams. Harris back to pass. Throws it down to the left. It is incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 10. And once again, Mike Burke is on the punt for the 2nd time this afternoon. Kicks it skyward. This one's deep. Backs Branch up to the 16. Branch gets away from one, makes another one miss, and he is cut down by number 52. on the tackle. And there's a look at Branch. He's got 1 reception for 8 yards, but it was a big one. It was a touchdown. The Raiders lead 14-10. With 28 seconds to go in the third. The Rams only took 21 seconds off the clock on that drive. Stabler hands it off to Davis. Davis, he is going to be met, and he is dropped by Isaiah Robertson. And it'll be a 2nd down and 10. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. With the Oakland Raiders leading the Los Angeles Rams 14-10. We are 15 minutes away from a Super Bowl championship. Second down and 10 with 7 minutes to go in the game. The Raiders have the ball. Stabler under center. Here's to give to Davis. Davis running out to the right. And he is knocked down by Merlin Olsen. And the Raiders will have a 3rd down and 1 from the 33-yard line as Stabler brings them up to the line of scrimmage. The Snake, calm and cool. Looking over the Ram defense, changing the play. He's going to give it to Davis. Davis gets a haul and gets the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag down. We'll have to check the call. They're going to call a hold on Jim Otto, big number 00, and it's going to back him up. 3rd down and 11 now. Stabler in the shotgun. He's back to pass. The southpaw throws it deep. Looking to a streak in Mike Siani. And Siani is going to pick up the 1st down and a 30-yard pickup. Mike Siani, number 49, the 2nd-year receiver out of Villanova, gets the 1st down, and the Raiders are in Ram territory. Stabler changing the play. He's going to hand it off to Clarence Davis again, and Davis is going to pick up 2 yards before he's cut down by Charlie Stukes, and it'll be 2nd down. Davis has rushed 17 times for 86 yards on the afternoon here in Super Bowl 9. Stabler calmly walking up, taking his time. They've got the lead, no need to rush. Stabler hands it off to Davis. Davis with a big hole. He is going to pick up 11 in the 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Raiders, and they're down to the Ram 35-yard line. The Rams don't seem to have an answer for Clarence Davis right now. The Robertson and Elmendorf coming up to make the tackle. Going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Stabler back to pass. He's going to roll to his left. He throws. It is caught by Siani, and it'll be another 1st down. First and 10 for the Raiders as Siani scrapes the feet and comes down in bounds. 4 minutes to go. The Raiders have the 1st and 10 at the 26. Leading 14-10. Stabler fakes the handoff. He's going to roll. He's looking. He's going to throw on the run. It is intercepted. That's the 2nd interception, this time by Charlie Stukes. So the Rams have the ball. They're on their own 8. They'll have a chance with 3:48 to go. They have all 3 timeouts left. And James Harris has a chance to lead the Rams 92 yards. An ill-advised pass. He threw into basically quadruple coverage looking for Fred Biletnikoff. And Charlie Stukes just leaps up and takes the ball away from the Raiders. And potentially gives the Rams hope. There's a look at Lawrence McCutcheon coming on the field. McCutcheon in his 2nd year out of Colorado State. James Harris, the quarterback, the 5th-year veteran out of Grambling State. No game bigger than this for either of those 2 Rams, so they're in the shotgun right now. Harris, back to pass. He steps up. He's going to throw on the run to McCutcheon. McCutcheon's going to bull his way for a first down. Willie Brown is able to make the tackle. 12-yard pickup, and the clock is ticking. 1st and 10 at the 20. John Madden is yelling at the defense to watch the back out of the backfield. First and 10 from the 20. Harris is in the shotgun. He throws it over the middle. It is caught. And they're going to pick up about 8 yards on the reception. No, they're going to call it incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Harris back to pass. McCutcheon rolls out to the left. Harris throws to the right. It's caught by the tight end. Pat Curran on the reception. No gain on the play. As soon as Curran caught it, he was tackled by Phil Villapiano coming out of the backfield, or out of the secondary. It'll be a 3rd and 10 now with 2:42 and counting. Harris in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff to McCutcheon. Bubba Smith coming on a rush. He's got Harold Jackson. Jackson breaks free. He's inside Raider territory. They're going to whistle him down at the 46. A pickup of 34 yards, and the Rams are in the hurry-up offense now. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning with the Oakland Raiders leading the Los Angeles Rams 14-10. The Rams have the ball in Raider territory. We'll be right back after these messages. So we hope you all got the message to conserve fuel in this fuel crunch of the 1974-75 era. We're back in Super Bowl 9, 1st and 10 for Harris and the Rams. 2 minutes to go. 46 yards away. Down by 4. Harris back to back. He's going to take off running. He's got the first down. He's all the way to the 20. He's down to the 16-yard line on a 30-yard run for the Rams. The Rams in the hurry up. They still have all 3 timeouts. Art Tom's taking his time getting back. Harris, he's going to run again. There is nobody off to the left. He is going to be met and tackled. And the Rams are going to continue. As George Atkinson brings him down, the Rams rush back to the line of scrimmage. Harris in the shotgun. 1st and goal. Back to pass. He gets away from Bubba Ferris. He's running into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams have taken the lead. James Harris got away from Bubba Ferris and runs it into the end zone. This game is coming down to the wire with 1:22 left. David Ray will attempt the extra point. And it is good, and the Rams are up 17-14. A 7-play, 92-yard drive. Stabler gathering the offense together. Blitnikoff makes a move, and Blitnikoff is over to the 35 to the 36-yard line, and that is where the Raiders will take over. 64 yards away from the end zone. They don't need a touchdown though. Can Stabler pull off the same magic that he pulled off in the AFC Divisional against the Dolphins? First and 10. Stabler back to pass. Heavy rush. Merlin Olsen brings them down for a sack, and they're going to lose 12 yards. Second and 22 as Stabler's in the shotgun. Stabler throws on a strike. He's got Siani. Siani is going to pick up 19 yards on the reception, and it's 3rd and 4, and the Raiders will use their first timeout. Stabler in the shotgun, 3rd down and 4, 58 seconds to go in the Super Bowl. Stabler back to pass, throws it over the middle. Davis is going to make the catch right at the goal, right at the yard marker, and the Raiders will call a timeout. Stabler in the shotgun. Here's the handoff to Davis. And on 4th and inches, Hacksaw Reynolds makes the big play and stops Davis on the carry for no gain. In fact, they lose one, and the Rams will take over. 51 seconds to go. They're on the Raider 45, and all they need to do is run the clock out to win their first NFL championship since 1952 and bring the Lombardi Trophy home for the Los Angeles Rams. Sorry, since 1951. 33 years, and the Rams are now just 49 seconds away from their first Super Bowl championship. Harris kneels down on the ball. With 40 seconds to go, the Rams will have to snap the ball one more time. What a heartbreaker for the Raiders. To lead late, Stabler throws the interception. The Rams go 92 yards and get the touchdown. Then the Raiders come back, and they, on a 4th and inches, they run to the right, and Merlin Olsen with the play of the game, and Chuck Knox and the Los Angeles Rams are your Super Bowl IX champion. For the first time in franchise history, the Rams have won the Super Bowl. For the first time in 33 years, they've won the NFL title. And James Harris is the star of the game with a scramble late, several scrambles, scores the touchdown, and it's now up to see who is named the MVP. And Stabler, once again, is the bridesmaid, not the bride. The Raiders fall for the 4th time in 5 Super Bowl tries. Looking at the highlights, there's Lance Rensel getting down to the 1-yard line early in the first quarter. Clarence Davis takes it in to tie the game at 7. That was McCutcheon's score earlier that gave him the 7-0 lead. There's James Harris on the scramble. That's the game winner right there, folks. Here's the interception. Nope, that's the touchdown pass to Cliff Branch that gave the Raiders a 14-10. These highlights are all out of order. And James Harris has been named the most valuable player of Super Bowl IX. What a performance. Running for a touchdown, then the game winner. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this presentation as the Rams are given the Super Bowl trophy of alternate Super Bowl IX. Check the previous alternate Super Bowls. They're all in one playlist on the channel. Subscribe. Never miss a game. Click the notification button. Stay tuned for us next month as we'll bring you alternate Super Bowl X, a rematch between the Los Angeles Rams and the Oakland Raiders as they will meet in back-to-back Super Bowls. Thanks for joining us in this month. If you haven't subscribed, go to Facebook and join Super Bowl of the Month as we get ready for one of the most exciting Super Bowl months in NFL history, 1975 and Super Bowl X, the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Join on Facebook and stay tuned for alternate Super Bowl X between the Rams and Raiders in a rematch of this tremendous Super Bowl IX. Thank you once again for joining us, and those of us on the East Coast, stay safe. The roads are getting bad out there. We'll see you next month.